Every Australian university ranked in the world's top 200 list has dropped this year, and only one is left in the world's top 50. The latest Times Higher Education World University Rankings, considered to be the most prestigious ranking for the last 20 years, was released yesterday and looked at almost 2,000 universities across more than 100 countries and marked them on 18 different performance indicators, including the quality of research its students produce and the quality of education. The University of Melbourne, Australia's highest ranked, is now the only Australian institution in the world's top 50, and it slipped from 35th to 37th place. Australia's next best is Monash University, which fell 10 places from last year down to 54th. Just 6 Australian universities were in the global top 100 this year, and 11 were in the global top 200. Sydney University dropped from 54th to 60th, and Adelaide University plummeted the furthest from 88th to 111th. Beyond the 200 mark, universities are grouped in brackets of 50, and overall 10 Australian universities did jump up a bracket. For example, Swinburne Institute of Technology moved from the 250 to 300 bracket to the 200 to 250 bracket. So why is this happening? Well, universities have been slowly and increasingly corporatised since 1989, when 15 years of fully government subsidised tertiary education came to an end. More recently, the pandemic really financially damaged our multi-billion-dollar higher education sector when international student enrolment dropped more than 30%, costing $1.8 billion in revenue in the first year alone. In July, a report from the Australia Institute Centre for Future Work found that the underfunding of universities and the corporatisation of the higher education sector was creating poor working conditions for staff and impacting the quality of education for students. It also found that 83% of survey respondents feared their university focused more on profits than the quality of education. This year, university staff have repeatedly voiced concerns and protested the casualisation of the teaching workforce, stagnant pay rates, and building pressure on staff to take on more work for more students. And in the Times Global rankings, Australian universities fared in the bottom 15% of the world for student-to-staff ratios. Universities Australia Chief Executive Catriona Jackson told the Sydney Morning Herald that COVID's impact was evident and that universities needed more government funding to maintain quality. She said, "We need the full support of government to continue performing these vital functions, which is why the Australian Universities Accord must deliver the funding and policy settings we need to thrive." But university union members have also said that change needs to come from within, criticising the fact that Melbourne Uni's Vice-Chancellor Duncan Maskell has an annual salary of $1.5 million, while other staff members go 3 months of the year or more without a payslip.